We are getting ready for Yoga Nidra. Lie down in Shavasana, flat on your back. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Keep your feet apart and let them flop out a little to the sides. Your arms are slightly away from the body, with the palms of your hands facing upwards. Adjust your blankets, your clothes, and your position so that you can practice Yoga Nidra without moving and with no physical discomfort. Please close your eyes and keep them closed. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and the act of feeling, and these are the only two important factors. In Yoga Nidra, you function on the level of awareness, plus the level of listening. In dreams, you have no control. In Yoga Nidra, you are the creator of the dream. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep, I shall only listen to the voice. Repeat to yourself, I will not sleep. Give yourself some time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, feel the calmness spreading throughout the body. As you breathe out, say to yourself mentally, relax. Become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them each for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sounds without attempting to identify the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside this building, and then to sounds inside the building. Now develop your awareness of the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between the body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Try not to concentrate because we don't want to interfere with the natural process. Just keep on listening to me and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. This is the time to make your resolve or your sankalpa, your intention for today's practice. State your intention or sankalpa clearly and with feeling and with awareness 3 times to yourself. Moving on to the rotation of consciousness. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness has to jump from point to point. The practice always begins with the right hand. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, the top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Moving to the left side now, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, the left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, the top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Moving to the back of the body, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, and the whole of the back together. Moving to the top of the head, the forehead, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, the right nostril, the left nostril, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, the navel, the abdomen, and the lower abdomen. Moving on to major parts of the body, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, the whole of the front, the whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, the whole of the front, the whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, the whole of the front, the whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop homogeneous awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and the space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor, the whole body in relation to the floor, And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points between the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical meeting points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor, the shoulder blades and the floor, the elbows and the floor, the back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, the calves and the floor, the heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously and evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep, just continue. Switch your attention to the eyelids now. Feel the narrow line of meeting points between the upper and the lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids and then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat, and on exhalation, it descends from the throat back down to the navel. Be completely aware of this respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Try not to force the breath, just create an awareness. Maintain your awareness, and at the same time, start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 54. I am breathing out 54. I am breathing in 53. I am breathing out 53. I am breathing in 52. I am breathing out 52. And so on from 54 to 1 or from 27 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and the fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Total awareness of breathing and counting. You can stop the counting now, but keep your attention on the breath. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body, the feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You're feeling so heavy that you're sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken now the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of lightness. Awareness of lightness. The experience of colds. Awaken the experience of bitter colds in the body. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness, awareness of coldness. Now, awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun and there is no shade. Heat all over the body, heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. Awareness of heat. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain that you've experienced in your life, mental or physical, recollect the feeling of pain. Recollect now the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Check in to make sure that you're still awake. Say to yourself, I am awake. Withdraw your mind now and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes, the space we call Chitakasha. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space, a space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of the space, but try not to become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Imagine yourself walking along a deserted road on a hot day. Beside the road is a high wall, and in the wall a small door. You go through that door and discover inside a garden. Birds singing, beautiful flowers, and cool shady trees. You explore the garden and come to a well with butterflies dancing all around the top. Look inside the well. It's very deep. A cylindrical tunnel boring into utter darkness. A spiral stairway twists around the walls. You start walking down. In the walls are polished stones, yellow and white marbles, emerald green serpentines. Look up and see the circle of light at the top of the well. From holes in the walls you can hear the sounds of small animals, squeaks and rustling sounds. Now you're completely surrounded by darkness. You feel your way along the walls. Large green eyes gaze at you and blink shut. There's the beating of wings and the hoot of an owl. You pass through a cloud of luminous insects, completely transparent. You're surrounded by these, but none of them ever touches you. The walls are damp and mossy. There is a dim light below. You reach the bottom and you run through a tunnel that comes out to a golden beach. A golden beach on the shore of an infinite ocean of peace and bliss. On the water, a large white lotus flower is rocked gently by the waves. On the flower, there is a baby lying, and that baby is you. Feel yourself as that baby, rocking gently on the waters of an infinite ocean. Continue this experience of yourself as a baby, rocking gently on the water, and experience the sound of Om over the infinite ocean. Hear the vibration of the Om. Bring your awareness now back to Chitakasha. Bring your awareness to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Actually, this space can also be visualized in front of the forehead, so if you want to explore it a little, you can shift your gaze slightly upwards, but try not to strain. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully and with detachment. Try not to become involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests here, for example, colors or patterns, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue with detached awareness. Now, remember your resolve, your sankalpa. Repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning of the practice in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa or your intention now 3 times clearly, with feeling and with emphasis. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breath. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying outstretched on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, the walls, the ceiling, the noises in the room, and the noises outside of the room. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few moments here and keep your eyes closed. When you're ready, you can start to move your body. You might like to move your fingers and toes, your arms and legs. You might like to take a big stretch up overhead. And when you're ready, you can roll over onto your side and stay here for a moment. Please take your time. Don't hurry. And when you're sure you're awake, you can sit up slowly and open your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete.